Hi you guys, it's your favorite lipstick loving blonde bombshell, Blondie Lockhart, and you are tuned into another episode of Blonde Moments. So I'm sure one of the first things you noticed about me today are my unique and gorgeous lips. Well, the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March just went down. I wasn't able to make it to DC to celebrate with all the events, so I decided to show my support by painting my favorite canvas, which is my lips. So the products that I used to create this look were Kayor's lipstick in Show Off, Kayor lipstick in Envious, and Lip Rebel lipstick in Rebel. So I used a tiny lip brush with each color to fill in each little section, and I like the look. It's cute. It's a little difficult though because I can't rub my lips together, and I have to try to be careful when I talk to not, make too many, weird faces or anything, so that way I won't smear the lipstick or have the colors running into each other. But I like the look. I think it's cute. So my must-have item for this week is my Batiste dry shampoo. Now, I never even thought about even trying dry shampoo on my natural hair, because in the past, whenever I've heard about it, it's always been white girls talking about it, or I've seen it in like Cosmo or some other typical white girl magazine. But one day something just said, why don't you try it? So I went out and bought some. I got this one from TJ Maxx for $5.99, so it wasn't that expensive, and you don't need a whole lot because if you spray a lot, it turns white and just like deodorant. So you don't want white flakes in your hair or just white patches, because honestly it's the aerosol can. So just like when people get the aerosol can to like spray paint their hair for like supporting football teams or dyeing their hair quickly for Halloween or something like that, it's similar to that. It's not hair dye, but it does come out white, so you have to just spray a little bit. And I've had that can for a few months now. It just refreshes my hair. Of course, my hair still needs washing. It's not actual shampoo because I'm not rinsing it out. I'm just spraying it on my hair so it doesn't smell funky, which no one's complained and been like, girl, you need to do something about that. Like, nobody said anything like that, but just me personally, like, I know my body is sweating when I'm working out. I know I sweat during the day. Like, that's just natural, and I have something blocking my scalp from breathing, so of course it's sweating too. So I just know that my hair doesn't smell fresh, so I just wanted to refresh. Alright, let's just get right into it. So, you know how I just said I'm all pro black power, like let's unify, let's unite, let's uplift the black community? Well, I didn't say that, but I'm all for everything that happened at the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March. However, I'm almost 100% convinced that this little heifer is just determined to set us back, just no matter what. So if you've been on social media this week, I'm sure that you saw that Raven-Symoné has stuck, I can't even say she stuck her foot in her mouth, because I feel like we're past that. I feel like she's to the point to where like all the feet that were at the Million Man March, I feel like she's trying to stuff all of those in her mouth. Like, that's how much crap she says that she just ran out of feet. Is that ridiculous to this point? So Raven-Symoné was on The View. She's a permanent co-host at this point. And they were discussing the topic of people being discriminated by their names. One of the comments she made was, if your name is Watermelondrea, she's not going to hire you. First off, shout out to Trey Melvin, because that's where that name came from. And it was complete satire, because the character that he plays when he's Watermelondrea is the most ratchet, ghetto, nasty, trashy, just past this black stereotype of what a black woman should be. Either way, the statement is just so interesting to come from Raven-Symoné, or should we say Raven Hyphen Simonay, because that's really what your name spells, because you have like a little accent over your E at the end of your name. And there's really no point in it because it's just there for decoration. So Raven Hyphen Simonay with a decoration over the E. And the more that I was reading into it, it was interesting because somebody actually called her out on her full name. Like, your middle name is Christina. Why didn't you go by that? Oh, probably because a unique sounding name would make you stand out more. Like, you're already this charismatic, spunky kid on, you know, the Cosby Show, but it's like, no, I'm not just Raven. I'm Raven-Symoné. Like, this is a name, like, you know, like Cher or Whitney Houston. Like, I'm Raven-Symoné. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what your parents were going for. Like, she's a superstar, so she needs a superstar name. My favorite part out of all of this was how Twitter read her for filth. Oh my goodness. Like, it wasn't even just like, girl, go kill yourself. I'm starting to believe that the only reason why Raven-Symoné is even on The View is for shock value. Like, she is literally keeping the lights on, because when else do we hear about it? Now, a funny incident that came out of this was that her dad actually took to Facebook to air out his feelings on the whole situation, because people were actually hitting him up and being like, you know, we can't support you because of all the crazy shit that your daughter is saying. Like, this bitch is nuts. He was like, she is a grown-ass woman and she is making grown-ass decisions. And sometimes she says some dumb shit. And I just loved it. Like, he like, you still my daughter, but you say some dumb shit. Like, that's the best I can do for you, boo. I loved it. I was so here for it. If you guys haven't seen this clip, it'll be in the description box below, and let me know what you think. Do you really feel like Raven is just complete batshit crazy, or perhaps she's just doing this for ratings? Also, like this video, share it all over social media, and subscribe. I'm posting new videos every week, including what's on everyone's lips, and the Q&A are coming up later on this week. For all things Blondies, head to blondieslipstick.com and follow me all over social media at blondieslipstick. Mwah.